Hey guys, and welcome to episode 20 of our Road to Glory, and today I have a bunch of content for you guys. We missed obviously last week's upload, I believe, or it was a little late, so we have essentially a little bit of last week's content in addition to what we have this week. So I'm just going to start off by listing exactly what we did throughout the week. So we completed the Felipe Anderson SBC. This will become a super sub for us during the weekend league or like division rivals or anything else. Like, it just seems like a genuinely interesting card, and Porto will likely go through within like their group, so I think even if they somehow drop into Europa League, he'll probably stand with somewhat of a decent chance to get an upgrade or two. We also got squad battle rewards. Again, nothing special. That's just coin injections into the club. But I'm just essentially listing out the smaller things because this week essentially goes right into the Black Friday. This was filmed on the day of Black Friday. So the final recordings are on Black Friday. And at the end of the video, we have insane packs. We pack one of the record breakers and an icon. Insane. So we're just gonna, say that till the end of the video. But before we get there, let me just, go through real quick everything we did. So a little bit about trading. We didn't do much trading, but what I was realizing was fodder did really well. For example, I was going through like different fodders from levels like Jekyll's, so like 83s, rose up to around 2.7, 2.8, 2.9 when he was like 900 when we bought him at the very start. So we could have helped him out and made like 300% on every single card. That would have been amazing. So if fodder is not bad during this time of the year, it's like, so we can use this essentially as an analysis for either the next promo or even next FIFA. So around basically just, you gotta hold on to fodder for like at least a good 2-3 weeks if you really want to make 300% per card. Okay, it's a little like obviously a little annoying. You won't get to like have those coins for those 3 weeks, but then by the end of it, you're gonna be like a super rich decked out team. So that could be a decent strat, which is what like I would recommend most, I'd say, like average players. For instance, that's exactly who I am. I'm not a professional trader. I'm not even close to being a good FIFA player. I'm just an average player, an average trader and all that. And I was, I've managed to get the team, obviously with a little bit of pack luck, but the team I have today due to trading and all that, which shows everybody that you don't need to add FIFA points to get a somewhat like decent team. This is not even somewhat team. Like, I'm okay. Honestly speaking, my team is really decent coin-wise. It's about 2 million plus coins. So yeah, it's doable for everybody. If you just, grind a little bit, grind all the menus, get all these free cards, you don't necessarily have to, spend coins in every single position, because some of these objectives cards are decent and they can fit right into your team. So moving along, the next thing we also did, so we got division rival rewards. We got, I think, rank 2 on that. We got foot champs, gold 3. Our red picks this week, obviously 2 red picks like usual. The best red picks we've had so far. So this episode's been really successful. We ended up having the red pick Højbjerg from Spurs. We also packed a walkout 86 Lucadine. Not necessarily very good left back. I'm personally not going to use him. He's decent as a left back. He's just too slow if you want to become like somewhat competitive against other players. So he's no way he's going to take Mendy's position. Could be a decent CDM, I guess, but a little too short and too weak. I mean, it's an average player, maybe for like your squad battles and stuff like that. It's not too bad. He's just going to sit in our club or fit into an SBC later on if we want to. We also ended up doing the red pick upgrade thing, so where you throw in like 5 red picks and you get a better one. So we threw in everything apart from Lucadine, including Højbjerg, and we ended up getting Berardi. I've been using him in order to get the Delafeo sort of like league player who looks really, really good. And honestly, I want to play him in my next team. That's why I'm really essentially shifting the team around. You'll see a lot of changes in our team. Podence will no longer be here with us. Sadly, he's been amazing for that one weekend league. I really, recommend him. But we ended up selling him to a lazy buyer, so I'm not too bad, too sad about it. We made about 10k on it, so it's not too bad. So yeah, we're gonna try to build the team around Delafeo. So you guys will, I guess, if you understand where my team's been, you might understand why there's like a need for big drastic changes if I want to put Delafeo in, because Semedo's our right back. He's not Spanish or in the same league. So we're going to end up actually selling Semedo to and putting Hector Bellerin, the league player, which we end up getting in this episode as well. So yeah, a huge essential squad change up. And with that, naturally, you're going to see some more changes in the midfield. We're going to say goodbye, sadly, to Partey, who's been absolutely amazing for us. Pogba, I really don't want to get rid of or not use him because he's untradeable, right? I don't have any like coinage value for him. So he's sort of like, it was really tough for me to decide like either build a squad around him and like sacrifice another position, or like do I get rid of the Premier League completely and build into like La Liga instead. But yeah, so you guys will see my thought process as I move out throughout like the different squad changes and all that throughout this video. But yeah, that being said, we also ended up doing a few different things. So the packs we got for division rivals and foot champs, I decided not to open because this was on Thursday. And as you guys saw, we got Friday we got like a pre-Black Friday event sort of thing, like the best of team of the week. And for me, that doesn't really make sense because EA usually releases new content, like a new promo on Fridays, correct? So why would they release something on Thursday? In my opinion, I saw this as simply as a coin drainage. They just wanted to drain your coins, drain all your saved up packs, and make sure everybody opens their packs so that on Black Friday, which was the very next day, I felt they were going to release a promo. And a lot of people didn't think that. I was looking online, a lot of people felt like, oh, this was just a promo, this is what they always do, which is fair. Like EA always does just a best of team of the week and nothing else. But it just didn't make sense. It didn't click well that they released it on a Thursday. And so therefore I was actually correct about the Friday promo. We got the record breakers. So yeah, that's 5 new players who actually look really, really insane. The 2 players I obviously want, like Mbappe's. Everybody wants Mbappe. But the very next player I was actually really interested in getting was David Silva. 4-star skills, 2-star weak foot, not too bad, but you know, I think if you play him as a center cam and make sure you just use his level, he's like James Rodriguez, and James Rodriguez is really, really good shooting and passing. He's the same card essentially, but with like way better pace. So I think he's really usable and could be somewhat like an interesting potential candidate for a position in our squad. And throughout Friday, we also got a bunch of different Flash SBCs. I'm not going to show you every single one of them, but because of all the amount of like free packs we get and the amount of like untradeable stuff like that, I had a bunch of untradeable like essentially cards sitting in my club doing nothing. So occasionally I did a couple of the Flash SBCs, and we didn't really pack anything great. Sadly, like it was just more fodder for like, you know, essentially they recycled themselves and they kept going and going and going. So essentially I got to do them for free in quotations, but also like with a couple cards in addition to that. So it wasn't too bad. I'm actually kind of slacking too in the objective cards. So we just finished Bellerin yesterday. They released Delafeo, so I got to grind out 15 more wins in that, which is actually quite frustrating. It takes about like 4 to 5 hours for me because I lose quite a lot of games. And don't bother focusing on the goals like finesse shots and all. They'll come naturally. Just focus on the wins and that's all. Like the rest will just, you know, sort itself out. The EFL player milestone thing I've not even started yet. So I got like another 10 of those games I think to grind out, or like 15 games to play at least. I don't know, but essentially we have like a lot of stuff to do, which is why I was going to say the next thing. Like this weekend, I'm not going to actually do Weekend League. Simply because it's also like Black Friday, there was Thanksgiving and all that. And I have essentially a lot of like presents to sort out for like friends and family this weekend. So I'm a little busy. Unfortunately, I can't like throw out all my games because there's also like university work and all that. So yeah, apologies for that. No content this weekend. But I'll also use it to grind the menus essentially off camera. So I'll try to get the milestone players done or somewhat close. Or I'll probably focus on Delafeo first. That being said, what else did we do today? We also did a random, I think a silver Flash SBC. What was his name? I don't know, like a German 3 league player, like 3rd league player. You're probably gonna ask like, why did you do that? Like it was an 82 rated squad for like a 74 rated player. You're like, yeah, but if you look at his stats, like 88 pace, 86 shooting or something like that, 80 something dribbling, like essentially he's quite a meta gold card. And he's a silver card. That means you can use him for the silver objectives. And I'm definitely going to use him as a super sub. Or put him next to Mukhtar. That's like, you know, a soft link. Essentially, it's a really usable player. Because then that would only make your, like, the grinding of the menus on other, like, challenges and objectives for the silver level stuff much easier. And, you know, I'm not complaining because I need all the help that I can get. And, yeah, a couple days ago, we also, like, what was it, 2 days ago, we also got the Argentina kit and the Maradona tifo. Terrible news for the footballing world. He was an absolute legend, this player. And yeah, we had to say goodbye to arguably one of the best players, or the best player we've ever seen. But you know what? I was like, you know, we'll honor him. We'll have him as the tifo on the bench. And so that's like a small piece, I guess, of remembrance we can give to such a legendary player. Moving on from that, what else did we do? We also did, so we did the base icon pack. But before I'm going to move on to that, I'm going to just show you essentially, we're going through every single pack. So on the screen, it might be a little confusing. You're going to see a lot of different packs. You're probably like, where's this pack from? Where's that pack from? Like, I assure you, these are just stuff, like things I've grinded from either SBCs or objectives. This is an account which I promised you from day one added 0 FIFA points, just to prove to you that it's manageable as an average player and an average trader. With a little bit of luck, obviously, but that's how you do it. And so for me, this road to glory has been more successful than ever. But before I move on to that, I'm going to show you and just pause a little bit the reaction, because I'm going to show you what we pack. And in the worst pack of all, the 2 rare gold player pack, we end up packing a record breaker. I remember at the start of the video when I was like, damn, there's this one player I really, really want. And obviously you're going to be like, oh my god, did he pack Mbappe? No. First, no, I didn't pack Mbappe. Mbappe is impossible to pack. But we pack, and I think it's not this pack, but the very next pack, or the one after that, the second best player, and the player I really wanted. We ended up packing David Silva. Absolutely insane. It's not, okay, monetary-wise, he's not as good as obviously like Sancho, because Sancho I believe is like 350k. David Silva's around 200-ish or like 150. He's nothing crazy, but he's untradeable, and he's first owner. Now that's special. That means a lot to me, because you know how like our first owner players are treated in this club. Paul Pogba, an average gold card packed from the very start, played about 248 games with us. I might actually play 2 more games just so he hits the 250 mark before we retire him onto the bench. Yes, you know, we're taking it that seriously. But yeah, it's just, these untradeable players are what's going to keep your club moving, and they are the core of your team. Because all this coinage and all that stuff, like these players that you buy with coins are not going to be there all the time. One day you're going to buy them, next day you're going to want to upgrade them. So like they're in and out. But players of high value that are untradeable or like objective cards and SBCs, they mean a little bit more because they're like unique to you. And they're first owner, so I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that's just how I feel about this game. I like cards that are like first owner. Obviously, I would do a first owner only like Road to Glory, but it's also really, really hard because I'm not that good at trading. Maybe next year, you know, if we get enough, I guess, brain power to do that. I don't know if I want to do this again next year. Like this Road to Glory, obviously, like views and all that are important, but if I really wanted to like grind out views, I'd probably do a video daily about each objective every single day, each SBC every single day, and like talk about meta players and all that. But there's a lot of other YouTubers that do this, and I know a lot of them that are like already huge and much better than me at what they're doing. So I'm just gonna leave that to them. This is just for fun and to bring you guys along like with me for my journey, and essentially show you what an average player does. Like I'm not gonna try. Obviously, I try to teach you guys a couple things when it comes to trading, but I know I'm not the expert. There's many other traders who are much better, but I'm just giving you the thought process of an average player. And yeah, it's just really fun for me. Like I really enjoy this game. It's something I've played throughout my childhood, and doing this like Road to Glory for the first time, it means a lot to me, and it was quite fun. Who knows? Maybe I'll throw in another one. Maybe we'll switch to doing like career mode journeys later on in FIFA, or even the next FIFAs. But you know, we never know. You know, live day by day, day to day, and then you know, you just have fun with what you do. That being said, where's our Road to Glory gonna go all the way? Like, what is glory to us? For me, honestly, glory was achieved about 10 episodes ago. We managed to have a team that I would have only dreamt of without spending coins. It's just absolutely insane. Like, to get to the level we are right now, like a 2 mil coinage club, plus all of these objective cards, all of them, plus a couple SBC players that we completed. I think we're like maybe 10 SBC cards off that we just didn't complete. I'm honestly really happy. And even if we really wanted to complete all of them, we probably could have if we just like, you know, liquidified a whole entire club. But that being said, like the journey's been absolutely amazing. You know, the support's been great. I just don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what our next target is. So I don't know. There might be a little less uploads. I'll still try keep at least 1 video per week, and I might just make it only for champions. But like this 2 videos a week, like 1 video for content, 1 video for weekend league, it's manageable. Like I enjoy it because I don't feel like that much pressure in needing to talk about every single thing that comes out in FIFA, because I know you guys will have other sources, either the EA's Twitter, EA's Instagram, other YouTubers and all that. So that's like I know you guys have like other sources. But I think keeping this 2 videos a week, or like even 1 video a week, is a good way for you guys to, I guess, like, you know, but leave it in the background, see how well I'm doing, and maybe compare how your team's developing compared to mine. Like, I'm sure other players are doing well. I'm sure you guys have probably got better squads than me, but you know, it's all about, you know, how fun the game is. You know, stop taking the game so seriously. If everybody just has fun and stops taking the game like only weekend league wise, many more people will enjoy the game. I think people don't like FIFA because of the competitive aspect, which is fair enough. Everybody's really good. There's a lot. It's the most if not like one of the most popular sport games. I know for sure it's the most popular like football game, but you know, that being said, everybody's gonna want to play, and everybody's naturally gonna improve, as there's always gonna be good players in a bunch of like millions of players. But yeah, so make sure you guys just take the game easy, set your own goals. For me, I could literally end the Road to Glory now if I wanted, because I've achieved my goal, but I'm gonna keep doing it just for fun. And yeah, you guys let me know what your goals are. Like, maybe it's to hit top 100. Like, obviously that would be amazing, but it's kind of unrealistic at my level. And now we come to the base icon pack. So here, what I was hoping for was potentially a striker, obviously, because that would sort us out for the rest of FIFA if we packed like a Puskas. That'd be insane. Or like a Maradona or like a Pele. But anything would really help apart from left back or right backs, or like even right mids and left mids. So it's anything down the middle I was happy with. And we got the Serbian flag, center back, and we packed a new icon in this game. You know what? This is the very first icon I've grinded out for myself. In prior FIFAs, I've actually packed them. I packed Cruyff twice, but that doesn't really count. This is like, you know, no money, just grinding myself, and I'm really actually happy. Like, he's gonna stay in the squad for the rest of FIFA, and Vidic is really fun. He looks really good, quite decent card. We break even with, I think, 30k profit on the actual pack itself, so it wasn't too bad. But you know what, guys? I absolutely love this series, so I'm gonna keep it going, even though it doesn't like bang out views and all that. It's just for fun. It's something that means a lot to me. Hope you guys are all safe out there. You know what? The usual, take care of yourselves. Lots of love for everybody out there. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.